Hi everybody, nice to see you guys. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys have had a good weekend. And I'm just gonna get shuffled up here and we're gonna start with Ophiuchus, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and then Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So if you're just joining me for the first time, then welcome. And if you're returning, then welcome back. I'm happy to see you. You know I love ya. Alrighty, so we're gonna get started with Ophiuchus right away. Let's see what we have for you guys. Happy birthday, if it's your birthday. All right. Oh, and guys, we have the full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini. Is that right? Somebody check my math. I think that's accurate. So tell me how that's been going for you, right? Okay. I got the Lovers in reverse for Ophiuchus, straight out. Why? Okay, and the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, so you may be ending some kind of love relationship, or there may be some kind of choice in a love relationship, and it looks like things didn't go quite the way that you'd expected them to all of a sudden. It was like everything looked good, and now all of a sudden it's kind of turned upside down with that Three of Wands in reverse. I always call the Three of Wands kind of like a minor arcana version of the Magician for me, where we are manifesting something for our future. Whenever we have it in the reverse, it can be kind of a confusing energy of like, well, now which direction are we gonna go in? That Lovers card is definitely a card of choice, right? Yeah, and it feels kind of like a finite choice. All right. Justice upright. That is so good. Okay, so that's things being worked out. That's balance being restored. There's like fairness that comes in. If you have any kind of legal matters coming up for you, it looks like they look good. Things look good. Things look fair and balanced. I'm putting that one back in. It was the Five of Cups in reverse. Which is kind of about letting go of some toxicities in your life, really. Okay. Got the King of Pentacles that comes in there towards the end of the week. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, masculine energy. Don't get hung up on the zodiac signs though, or the genders. They're just simply energies of the cards, right? And so the King of Pentacles kind of is representative of focusing on finances. It could be someone crossing your path that exhibits these kinds of qualities. It's kind of it's a nurturing card, but it's a peaceful card. It can be financial independence. It can be a gift of some sort. It might be your birthday, I don't know. Yeah, now I've got the Eight of Cups right there, which is walking away from something that is, it's kind of a painful loss. I don't know. We're going to come back and clarify with another deck here. We're going to use this Tarot of Wonderland real quick. That Eight of Cups is... it's kind of like pulls at my heartstrings a little bit. Hold on. Let's take it back over here to this Lovers in reverse and this Three of Wands in reverse. And let's see kind of what that energy looks like. You're coming out of it. It looks like it's something that's happened already. Yeah, the Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you had to make a choice in direction. You had to make a choice of yes, no, left, right, this person, that person, something like that. And it looks like it was not an easy choice to make. Oof. Yeah, I have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Swords in reverse. That is kind of like that breakup card. It's heartache, grief, and pain. Ouch, 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 right? That's pretty much the energy of that. Maybe that's something that you're just coming out of. If so, I'm really sorry to hear that. It doesn't look like it was fun or comfortable. This Knight of Pentacles in reverse here, it feels like kind of stalled out. It's like kind of like again, like now where do we go from here kind of energy. Okay. Well, this Justice card that is coming out right here is looking good. Now, golly geez, kids. Now I've got the Lovers upright. I don't know. So tell me what that looks like for you. You've got it out twice here already. I do like it when you give me duplicate cards quickly, because that tells me you have a large energy presence, because wherever you are, it's coming across my table. So good job. Whoever you are, you're highly intuitive. You're really smart, and you have a big energy about you. And you are capable of manifesting quite a future for yourself. All right, enough said. But this Lover's card it's again, we could have this, we could have something coming back around for review. You may look at this relationship again. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. All of a sudden I feel kind of exasperated for you. Golly, yeah, I got the Three of Cups. That's some kind of reconciliation, some kind of reunion that comes in. It's like a coming back together of friends. It all goes right there on top of that Justice card, which is about kind of like restoration of faith in something. And it's about equal give and take. That's nice to see, actually. It's very positive. It is. Yes. Okay, well, here's the deal. This is what I said. It feels like it's coming back around, and I feel like I felt almost exasperated for you, because look, here's the Ten of Swords. This is like the minor arcana version of the Death card for me, but it's tens or cycles of completion, or in this case, it's like my Julius Caesar card. It's like one more stab, like let's give it one more try, or is it going to be one more stab in the back? I don't know, that leads us to like the final nail in the coffin kind of thing. That's kind of the energy of this card, and I think you know it. And that's why it's here. Now, this is interesting. This came out with it. This is the Nine of Pentacles, which is the minor arcana version of the Empress for me. But really, it's a single card, and it's a card that addresses it addresses independence, but specifically it speaks of a lack of codependency in your life, something that you really, really are reaching for. You are seeking this sense of independence, and you don't want anything that you feel shackled to. And so you're being very cautious about what you're allowing into your life. And this is coming back up again for review, whatever that means for you. What is this King of Pentacles right here? The Magician card, look at that, look at you. Yes, smarty pants. So this is the card of Aries, but it's really about manifesting for your future. Like all of a sudden, it's like the clouds lift, the fog dissipates, and you can kind of start to see clearly again what it is that you want for the future. I don't know if there was some confusion in the past. It's right there on that top of that King of Pentacles, which again is like focus on finances. It's focus on your stability. It's how am I going to make that happen in my life? What do I want that to look like? And who are the people that I'm going to surround myself with that can help me grow in stability, as opposed to this kind of feeling, right? Ultimately, this Eight of Cups here on the end that has you kind of walking away from something or choosing to leave something behind. Whoop, hold on. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. So the Three of Pentacles, it's really a focus on partnership, okay? It's about coming together with people. It's another three. It's like a very strong geometric pattern, right? Or formation, I should say. It requires a lot of stability. It creates a lot of stability, I should say. And it's people working together. Now, whenever it's in the reverse, it tells me that you can't have anything less than that. And you know it, and I know it. And I have you walking away from something that really is not a stable partnership for you. I don't know if you're looking at some things again for the first time in a while, or if maybe somebody resurfaces and you're looking at that relationship again, and you're kind of making choices about what you want your future to look like. Now you know what you don't want it to look like, is kind of what I'm hearing. And that's a good feeling for you. It's like freedom from toxicity in some kind of way and allowing yourself to move forward. That's good stuff. Look, I've got the Knight. Oh, snap. I got the Eight of Cups again. Look at you. You're nuts. I love it. So again, it's walking away from something that you just don't really want. You can tell it's not the right thing for you. You knew it back then. Now you can say it again. And it's like things are so clear for you now, right? And then with that came this Knight of Cups in reverse, which is kind of like retracting a love offer. You or someone else doing that, like, yeah, and I'm thinking of going in a different direction. This could be related to your love life. This could be related to career path. I'm not sure. Take it as it resonates. And if it's not your reading, then it's like, hooray, because that wasn't the easiest situation for you to work through here. Anyway, that was your reading for this week, and I will catch up with you guys next week, and we'll find out how this plays out anyway. And next up, we have Sagittarius. All right, let me gather these up real quick. Let's see. Okay, and we will stick with the traditional Rider-Waite for you guys. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? Bottom of the deck is the Tower in reverse. And then I got the Seven of Swords in reverse. Man, the Seven of Swords, I was saying to somebody earlier, that guy has been so present all day long. In every reading I did, there was the Seven of Swords. And the last reading I did for someone earlier today, they had the Seven of Swords come out 4 times from 4 different decks. It was nuts. So it just seems to be an energy that's kind of present. It's kind of someone who's having a hard time telling the truth about something. They could be lying about things. That Tower in reverse is kind of like a feeling of I saw it coming. Womp womp, right? Okay, what do we have for Sagittarius? Two of Wands kind of came out on its side, kind of seeking partnership, but not really sure which direction you're headed yet. And not really sure who you're looking at or who's coming towards you yet. Just knowing that something's around the corner. Got the Emperor in reverse. That's the card of Aries, but it's somebody who's having a hard time maintaining an empire. It can be someone who's can be a little bit tyrannical. It can be bad behavior. It can be a boss or a partner that is a little bit overbearing in some sort of way. This could be your energy. The Three of Cups, there's some kind of reconciliation on the table here. And coming back together with friends, some kind of celebration could be going out and about at some point. The Devil card out. Whoop, whoop, what? That's the card of Capricorn. It can be about a lot of different things. I'm going to put that next to that Three of Cups right here and caution you to be careful if you do go out and about this week. Make sure you're not drinking and driving, please, of course. Just be mindful of these things as you're out and about, and watch the things that you do and who you open your energy up to while you are out and about, okay? Good. All right. You guys are smart. Okay, I got the Hanged Man in reverse. I got the Knight of Swords in reverse. I got the Eight of Cups in reverse. Alrighty. Hangman is a card of Pisces. Hangman in reverse is kind of feeling like it's time to take action about something, but this Knight of Swords in reverse is someone who it's kind of like a premature jumping the gun kind of action. It's like very fast moving, and but it's kind of reckless energy. Just be mindful of the things that you say and do this week, because I've got this Ace of Cups in reverse here. This could be your energy or someone in your immediate environment. This Ace of Cups can be like a loss of a love relationship, or it can be kind of emotional fallout for some reason. It can be like crying tears or something. I don't want that for you. And so I'm just cautioning you that these are energies that are coming across the table while we're reading for you. So just things to be mindful of, right? Okay, I'm going to switch decks really quickly. I'm going to get this Deviant Moon Tarot out for you. I want to find out more about this Two of Wands and this Emperor in reverse. Saggy, I don't know why I would have that with the Devil and this Ace of Cups in reverse. It's not awesome. Let's see. I got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, hold on. That's one of my favorite cards to get in any reading, because that tells me that there's some kind of solid start to something. Now, this Emperor in reverse, what is that about? I'm getting like a ton of, I'm hearing a lot. This is somebody you've been away from. This is somebody you've been apart from that's coming back into your life. This is maybe someone who wasn't on their best behavior. If this is your perspective is what I'm hearing. And they're coming back around. This Ace of Pentacles is somebody, it's like a very tangible, like offer of some sort. It's a very positive card. It's like a seed that's destined to grow, to bear fruit in some way. Okay. And now this Five of Pentacles, again, it's feeling like left apart from someone. Like maybe it's a card of separation. It's a card of loss. It's it can be financial loss and poverty in some kind of way. This could be a relationship reading, or this could be career. I'm not sure. Again, these are just energies, so take it as you will. That's all under that Emperor in reverse. And I got the King of Wands in reverse. So that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine energy. So this is either you or you're dealing with another person like this. Again, this is someone who wasn't on their best behavior before. And for some reason, this energy is present in your spread again. And it's right, it all goes in this grouping that we start out with this Two of Wands here. And I said, this is someone who kind of has the whole world in their hands, and they're kind of starting to seek partnership in some kind of way. This feels like your energy. And it looks like you may have somebody coming back around that wasn't necessarily, either you or someone else wasn't necessarily on your best behavior in the relationship previous, and it caused some kind of separation. Now we have it coming back around with this Ace of Pentacles, which is like a brand new fresh beginning and fresh start. And then it comes back over here with this Three of Cups, which is reconciliation and reunion, but it's got this Devil card over here on the end of it. And I got the Queen of Wands in reverse now. What? Okay, so we've got a true pair out here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine energy out here now. Neither one of these people in this relationship, situationship, has been like at their best self, okay? Now, why we have this Devil, what is... Okay, so I've got the Two of Pentacles out for you. This is good because now you're kind of trying to see, like, how can we balance this? How can we make this better? How can we improve upon this with this Devil card here, though? Again, yeah, I've got the Ten of Cups in reverse. It's like, I'm not sure that this situation will actually improve. Well, let's see. Just knowing that this is kind of the trajectory of the energy pathway that you're on right here, it gives you an opportunity to address your behavior, because what you bring to the table is, it's really more than just 50% of the equation, right? It's your 100% of the equation, and your perspective and your perception is worth a lot. And so knowing that this energy is present here, it gives you the opportunity to make different choices in your life and your own behavior. And that can influence this other person as well. Now, you're never going to change anybody necessarily, but you can change the dynamic of whatever conversation this is that's going to be coming up for you here. With this Ten of Cups in reverse, though, Ten of Cups can be about a blended family. It can be, it's like total emotional harmony and fulfillment. It's creating a family together. Whenever it's in the reverse, it's kind of like all the helium being let out of the balloon, kind of. And whenever we have it on top of this Devil card, it kind of feels like, remember how we were talking about the Tower in reverse before we even started the reading? It kind of feels like something you saw coming before. Okay. All right, this Hangman in reverse is somebody who kind of needs to take action and make a decision about what they want to do. This Knight of Swords energy in reverse next to it, though, is somebody who makes kind of a hasty decision. They may say things without thinking about them first. Don't let that be you, right? Because it's got this Ace of Cups on top. And look, we got the Knight of Swords in reverse again, on top of the Knight of Swords in reverse. Kids, watch the things that you say this week, okay? Just be mindful of it, because these swords, the Knight of Swords is about communication. He's very fast moving. He's the fastest moving knight in the entire deck. And he comes in and he just cuts things out of his way, and he cuts a clear pathway. It's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Whenever it's in the reverse, it can be like coming in and cutting things away without thinking about it first. And so don't let that be your energy, and understand that that's an energy that may come towards you. And it's got this Ace of Cups in reverse under it, which tells me that somebody may have tears to cry over this. Like, there could be a lot of emotional discord because of things that are said. So that's why I just caution you to not be the one that says them if you can help it. All right. Anything else you want to say about that? Let's see. I got the sun. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so there's like a tremendous need for healing here. And the sun is like coming out of depression. It's clarity coming in. It's very masculine yang energy. It's very warming. It's very peaceful. And it's about healing. It's a healing in a relationship. If you can remember to watch yourself with whatever this energy is that's coming back around, there's potential for a lot of healing here. I'm not saying that this is going to like change another person or anything, but it will change the dynamic and how you feel about what is happening here and how you process the situation. All right, that's your reading for the week. I'll catch up with you guys next week. Thank you, Sagittarius. You guys are impressive. Knight of Swords 2 times. Like I think it was a lot. Anyway, you guys got a lot of repeats and I love that a ton. Like I said, it means your energy is really, really clear and you're able. I was telling someone, isn't it interesting that you can be living wherever you're living and your energy comes through across the table enough so that I will get the same cards out of different decks for you and you're not even in my living room and yet you are. Isn't that crazy? Alrighty, let's see here. Next up we have Aries. What do we have for you guys? Let's keep it over here with this Tarot of Wonderland. Oops, I accidentally just blew out the candle. Sorry about that. Alrighty, I got the Lovers card out for Aries as well, and stuck to the bottom of it's the Three of Swords, which again, we can talk about it. It feels kind of like a breakup energy or something like that. I'm going to stick that back in though, because the Lovers here came out in the upright position. So it could be that you're ending one thing and jumping into something else. And I don't mean for all of this to be like a love reading. Like the last two readings felt like love readings too, but I'm not sure. But whenever we have the Lovers card out as the first card, it kind of feels like a love reading, right? But in any case, the Lovers can be representative of a choice, any kind of finite choice. If you choose this one thing, everything else is off the table. If you don't choose that one person, place, or thing, then you don't have them, but you have all the other options that are on the table. That is what the Lovers card really means. It's called the card of Gemini also. I've got the Justice card out. That can be legal matters. It can be divorce. It can be paperwork of some sort. It kind of came out on its side. Kind of feels like making a choice about something. This could be career related. I'm not sure. But in any case, you're looking at how fair and balanced things have been in the past. You're looking at paperwork and you're wanting to make sure that things are done correctly. This is the Justice card and it's about fairness and balance. Whoop, too many, hold on. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But it's really not feeling like you have enough to give to a situation anymore. Not feeling like you have a sense of nurturing in this relationship, whatever it is. And it's feeling like you just simply don't have, like you don't have enough to give anymore to it. Whatever the situation is, like you're tapped out is what I hear. Okay. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. This is good though. This is good karma coming in. This is a resurgence of energy. It's like invigorating. Like for all of this that you're saying, like I don't have anything else to give. I'm tired. I'm tapped out. That's changing. Look for a change. Probably around Thursday of this week, if you've been feeling sluggish or something like that, you'll probably have a resurgence of energy at some point later in this week. Look, I got the Judgment in reverse. What? Misjudging a situation in the past. Hold on. I'm going to come back in with another deck. Hold on. Yeah, and now I got the Seven of Wands. That's about drama. That's about, that's a drama. That's like things coming at you from all different directions. And although you have a superior position in your mind, you're still having to deal with a lot of things, a lot of people, a lot of energy around you. That kind of goes next to this Judgment in reverse. I'm not sure what that looks like for you. Hold on, let me get let's use the Star Power Tarot here. What is this Lover's card and this Justice card? Because you're still on the fence about something with this Justice on its side. Like you're still kind of trying to make a decision about maybe legal matters or something, some kind of big choice in your life, and you're still kind of on the fence about what you want to do. I got the Queen of Pentacles again. That's twice out for the Queen of Pentacles for you, okay? It's really focusing on finances. It's focusing on stability. It's focusing on nurturing. The Queen of Pentacles, she's someone who, it's a very motherly energy to it. Unless you have a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn of significance in some way in your life, which is possible. Four of Pentacles, it's struggling to let go of someone or something. And it's really specific to this deck. This Four of Pentacles feels like a lot of people are watching you go through something. It's like all eyes on you, right? And it can be feeling like you can't let go of something because of what other people may think or other people may be saying about the situation. Okay. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse, yes, which is a very similar energy. Remember I was talking about balance and fairness with that Justice card. This is about equal give and take. It's about fairness and reciprocity. And whenever it's in the reverse, again, this might be why you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, where you don't feel like you have enough to give because you're not getting enough in return for whatever you've been investing in here. This is why you're questioning it, and this is why you're not sure if you want to sign on the dotted line here or not. And you have some kind of fearful energy about what other people are going to think if you let go of this, or what's going to happen if you do let go of it. And that's okay. Let's see here. Anything else about, now I got the Strength card out for you, which is the card of Leo. Yes, it's about putting on the big girl panties or the big boy boots or whatever you got to put on, and kind of doing what's necessary in order to bring more peace and balance into your life, because regardless of whether you're getting this equal reciprocity, which obviously you're not, and you're exhausted, it kind of doesn't seem to matter because you're still responsible for a ton of stuff. So you kind of just have to pony up with the energy, right? To get it done, or to work through whatever this big bag monster is, right? Whatever that looks like. But look, the Wheel of Fortune coming in is kind of like good luck swinging in your favor. It's like good karma coming towards you. It's like job well done. Like for pushing through it. I've got that Knight of Swords here out, which is like very clear energy. We had that out for Sagittarius a minute ago. But this Knight of Swords is like somebody that comes in and they cut through all the red tape, all the junk. They're very clear with what they have to say. And they're clear with what they have to say because they know how they feel about something. They know what they think about something. And so it's talking about things that need to be talked about, communicating with someone, saying, hey, maybe I need more of this. Can you help me out with that? And that may help you out a little bit there. I've got the Two of Swords in reverse here under this Judgment card. I don't know what it is. This Judgment card feels like you're waiting on something to happen. It feels like a misjudgment of a situation, and now like not seeing things clearly there. With this Two of Swords, it's someone who's having a really hard time making a decision about something, some kind of decision on the line. It's Two of Swords is kind of like your left, right, yes, no, up, down kind of vibe. Whenever it's in the reverse like that, it's somebody who's really struggling to make a decision and almost feels like they want somebody to make the decision for them with that Judgment in reverse. Maybe waiting on somebody else to kind of like have the wake up light bulb moment. The Six of Cups is about a soulmate relationship. Maybe you're waiting on somebody to figure it out. I don't know. Six of Cups is like childhood love, growing up together. It's a sweet, it can be family relationships. It can be a love relationship. I've got the Page of Cups here that just flipped with that, which is the need to extend an offer of apology or friendship, or just simply reach out and talk to someone. This Seven of Wands, where we have a lot of drama and a lot of feeling like a lot of things coming at you all at once. I've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so you've got the Queen of Pentacles twice out, and now we've got the King of Pentacles in reverse, which is again a pairing of some sort. We could be having a lot of financial stress right now. We could feel like things like too much, not having enough resources to, like not having enough money or something like that. Feeling like you have too much to support and too much to deal with. I don't like that for you. I'm really sorry to hear that. The Five of Wands in reverse, that's again, it's like mental battling. It could just be kind of a stressful week. I gotta be honest. These cards feel kind of stressful to me. And the reason they feel stressful is because it feels like you don't have the resources that you need to deal with everything that's going on in your life. And it feels like you're not getting enough support from someone in your immediate environment somehow, and it's caused some kind of just distress. And I'm sorry to hear this. It looks like you're doing your best to get it together, and trust me, there's plenty of hope, especially with that Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Swords and the Strength card coming out there like that. Whatever this situation is, it's going to start turning in your favor. Like I said, a resurgence of energy, probably around Thursday or of this week, you'll start to feel a little bit better, I think. But it's you still have a lot on your plate is kind of what I'm hearing. And it feels like you kind of need to communicate with someone in the sense that you don't feel like you have the resources that are needed to support all of this, and that you need a little bit of extra assistance in some way. All right, so that is your reading for the week, Aries. Thank you very much for letting me read for you. The next we have up is Leo. Let's use this Deviant Moon Tarot for you guys. I've got the Nine of Wands on the bottom of that, which is kind of feeling like you need to put up some boundaries around yourself in some kind of way. Yeah, now I've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse can be specific to over drinking, so do watch yourself this week. Like I said, watch yourself going out and about. Definitely watch yourself drinking out and about, and if you're driving, please just don't, that sort of thing. And of course, social distancing and all of that, of course. But the Nine of Cups, beyond that, it can be like thinking that your wishes had been fulfilled and all of a sudden finding out that it wasn't exactly what you'd wished for. Okay, it's kind of... Page of Wands, interesting. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's it can be a flirtation, it can be a curiosity, it can be it's just little messages. Page of Wands. Let me see. They can be kind of inflammatory. They can be kind of immature. Hold on. I've got the Justice card out for you guys too. Golly, that was just ahead earlier for Aries. That's about legal matters. It's about cutting things out of your life that are not helpful for you. Ultimately, the Justice card is about finalities. I got the Five of Swords out, which is kind of worrying. It's like a gossipy energy. It's worrying about what other people are saying about something. And it's wanting to make sure that you don't hurt anyone's feelings with the things that you say. I see this kind of white flag of like peace and of truce in the back of this card here. Wanting to make sure that you don't upset someone with your words. Got the Nine of Swords, which is anxiety and stress and grief and worry, and it's like keeping you up at night kind of stuff. Guys, this is kind of heavy for y'all fire signs, I gotta be honest. It really is kind of like a nagging worry, you know, tossing and turning, having a hard time getting to sleep at night. Can be bad dreams. I've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which is something that you just have kind of given up hope on. You've kind of stopped wanting to put in the work on it. You don't feel like it's going to bring you any productivity to continue on with it. And the whole time that you have to sit in it, it's like being... It just is like, ouch, ouch, ouch. Like, as the longer you sit in it, the more it kind of hurts a little bit. It's not great. Okay. Now I got the Knight of Wands. So we've got the Page of Wands, we got the Knight of Wands out here. This is, again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is fast-moving energy. This is highly sexually passionate energy. This is choosing to go in a different direction. This is someone who all of a sudden feels invigorated by going in a different direction. Honestly, it feels really fresh and it feels really exciting and good. It feels like yourself again. It's like once we get through this little hiccup in the middle here, all of a sudden you're feeling like yourself. And it feels like, you remember how I was saying with this worry, this nightmares, like tossing and turning like monkey on your back. It feels like once we get through this little phase here, and we're coming back through, we'll get nosy in a second, don't worry. Once we get through this, all of a sudden it's like a weight off my shoulders is lifted, because it's like it feels like yourself again. That feels so much better. It does. Okay, I'm gonna get a different deck out here. Let's do the Tarot of Wonderland for you guys also. What is this Nine of Cups thing and this Justice thing and this Page of Wands? Page of Wands, he's such a curious little dude. Like, he could be so many different things, the Page of Wands. I got the Knight of Swords. Wow, he's been popular. It's really trying to make a decision. It's trying to make it's trying to make a decision about where you want to go next, and knowing that there's some kind of potentially inflammatory situation here on the horizon that you kind of have to make a choice about. You kind of have to get rid of something. It feels like you have to get rid of something or someone, and it feels like you're kind of, there's like almost a rush to do so, a rush to release something. I've got the Queen of Wands now. We've got the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Now we've got the Queen of Wands. That's definitely your energy. This is, again, what do I need to do to feel like myself again? Yes, you are so smart. Smart cookie. Yes. We're coming over here and we're going to, like, it really is, you're trying to make a decision. What do I cut out in order to feel like myself again? That's basically what it is. And it's like, I'm ready to start over. I'm ready to, I'm just ready for things to make sense. I'm ready for them to be fair, and I'm really ready for them to, I'm ready for peace and balance to be restored. Okay, good. Now, what is this Five of Swords? Okay, now look, we have this new Ace of Pentacles here, which is, again, that fresh new start. Like, it's a brand new beginning. It's a tangible offer for something. I give something, I receive something in return. And it's something, it's kind of deciding, like, where do I want to plant those seeds? It's worried about what other people are going to think, but knowing that the longer you sit in this energy with whatever this is, it's just weighing you down. I've got this Two of Cups. We're talking about a partnership of some sort. Could be in any area of your life. Two of Cups is one of our soulmate cards, and it's somebody that really wants a partnership with you. And that's kind of crossing over this Nine of Swords here. And you're trying to decide if you want this partnership as well. Okay. And the Six of Pentacles, popular dude also. This is about equal give and take. This is about balance and reciprocity. It's kind of like the minor arcana version of this Justice card over here, where we're talking about the scales of balance and what that looks like for you. How do we find that within yourself is kind of what you're asking yourself here. Okie dokie. So that no one feels left out. Now I've got this King of Cups. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone actually who wants to give you like all of their heart, all of their love, and someone who has a lot of good intentions, whether this is your energy or another person crossing you. Somebody here has like a fully, like a lot of emotion for you and a lot of love for you. And Yeah, I was going to say the Magician card. That's the card of Aries. But it's like, what do I want? I'm hearing like, what do I want my life to look like? Yes, I see that you love me. Yes, I see that you have all of this to give to me. But what is it that I am really looking for? What is going to make me feel like myself again? Because I haven't been feeling like myself for a while. I've been feeling off balance for some reason. Because look, here's the deal, like, and I must draw your attention to this. While this King of Cups really has the Ace of Cups in his hands to offer, this Magician card, which is your energy, already has the cup in his hand already. So he's like, yeah, well, I already have one of those. So what else you got, right? Wow. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Like, why? Okay. Yeah, I've got the Hermit card out now, which is like, I'm not sure. I feel like I might need to have some alone time here to process like what it is that I want for my life. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. It's like, I feel like, and I don't, please don't take, this is not like, me being judgy or anything like that. So please don't let it trigger you when I say it almost feels like a need for selfishness in your life. Like I need to take time for myself. It's not even so much selfish, maybe self-centered kind of stance in your life. Like it's like maybe you've been taking care of other people, you've been allowing other people's desires to kind of override your own, and so you're like, you know, I think just some alone time might be nice, is kind of the vibe of that. Anything else you want to say about that? Look at that. You're so smart. Now I've got the King of Wands in reverse, okay? So now we've got the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. We've got all of the royal, the court cards for the wands. You're so smart. And again, in the reverse, it's like, I have to address this in myself. I can't let this go on anymore. It's like eating me alive. Like it's driving me bananas. It's driving me crazy, whatever this person, place, or thing is in your life. And you're like, it's got to end. Something has got to end. Now, this is what's interesting. I have the Six of Wands out for you, which is kind of like, and whenever it's in the reverse is how it came out. It feels like fighting a losing battle. Kind of like, I feel like I can't win this situation. And while you're worried about what other people are going to think and other people are going to say, and it feels like you have a lot of people watching you, it's like, well, that can't be my number one priority anymore. I have got to get into a state of balance within myself again. And if that means I have to cut somebody out, then so be it. Or cut something else out. It could be a habit. It could be a place of work. I don't know. It's something that has got you off balance though. And you know it, and you know what it is, and you know what needs to be released. You're very bright, right? Okay. Next up, we're going to move on to our water signs. Thank you, Leo, very much for letting me read for you. I'll catch up with you guys next week. Let's stick over here to this traditional Rider-Waite. Drink some seltzer. Hold on. Okay, we're going to start with Cancer. Got the Lovers in reverse. That's nuts. Alrighty, so Lovers in reverse can be, it's about making a choice, can be about a love relationship. It's the card of Gemini, once again. Whenever we have it in the reverse, it's kind of maybe letting go of someone or something, okay? Seems to be like a running theme there. Now I've got the Temperance card, which is the card of Sagittarius. It's in reverse. Again, it's the feeling of being off balance, something that needs to be addressed in your life. And it's really about your self-discipline is what I'm hearing. It's like, are we going to let ourselves go down this pathway again? Or are we going to do something about it this time? Are we going to make a different choice? Even though it may not be the most comfortable choice at the time, it's really in our best interest to let go of whatever this is, whoever this is, and because it's a matter of self-discipline and wanting what's best for yourself, almost like reparenting yourself in a way. What is best for me? Look at this. I got the Six of Cups. What? Alrighty. So now we have some kind of soulmate relationship coming around because of that. Okay. Okay, I'm putting that back in. But it was the Four of Cups in reverse, which is kind of like not wanting what's been offered to you in the past. It's kind of like, I want something that fulfills me in a lot more ways than what I've had in the past. Yeah, I've got the Eight of Cups in reverse, which is, it can either be struggling to let go of something, or it can be leaving something behind without having any regrets. I'm inclined to believe it's the former. I have a feeling that someone's having a hard time walking away from someone, and it's kind of like holding you up. That's why we have that Temperance in reverse there, where we were talking about self-discipline and being able to let go of something that's just not really working so well for you, or something that's maybe just not good for you, but kind of having a hard time walking away from it. With the Lovers in reverse, it kind of feels like, yeah, like we know we need to let go of it, kind of, for whatever reason. But it's kind of struggling to do so. And it's probably because this person may be a soulmate in your life. And those relationships are really beautiful and wonderful. And, you know, they're very fundamental to us in whatever way. And so sometimes it is hard to let go of those people that maybe you've grown up with or grown into, or that just, you know, that you can just tell they're very significant in your life. Okay. Look, I've got the Ace of Pentacles, though, because you're questioning what can really be a solid start in your life. Is this it? Is what I'm hearing, is like, is this really a solid beginning to something, or is it not? And you're questioning it. You're questioning it. Because you've reached a point now where that's kind of all you feel like you can accept. Like, why waste my time with anything less? And you're 100% right. Because you can see what your future needs to look like. You can actually see it. And you can tell that whatever this was with this Lovers in reverse and with this Temperance in reverse, that although it feels comfortable to you with that Six of Cups, it's not something that is ultimately beneficial for you. And so that is why you're questioning it. Yeah, I've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which is someone that you just simply cannot work with for some reason. There's some reason why it won't come together the right way, and it's because it's foundationally damaged to start with. Like the Three of Pentacles we talked about before, it's a very stable geometric shape. It has a solid foundation. Whenever it's in the reverse, it doesn't. You know that. And so that is why you're questioning whether it will be a solid beginning or not, a solid deal. Yeah, now I've got the Page of Wands here, which is really about it's kind of like it's like, it can be like a sexual connection with somebody or something like that. It can be just like a very passionate flirtatious relationship, but the truth is it's very immature, and it's not growing fast enough for you. The relationship or the situation, it doesn't have, like, we don't want to see pages in a love reading. We want to see kings, we want to see emperors, we want to see queens, we want to see empresses, because we want to see somebody who's grown a lot in their life and someone who's not still in this immature energy. And you're seeing that. You're just not seeing the growth that you need. And now I've got the Seven of Cups right here, which is someone, again, it's somebody who's really kind of feeling hazy about the situation, though maybe not thinking clearly. Maybe somebody that needs to see themselves from another perspective, see the situation from another perspective, like take yourself out of the scene for a second and watch it from the audience perspective. And you might gain some clarity from doing that. It can also be just like emotionally overwhelmed. Yeah, the King of Pentacles in reverse. That's like that's like the epitome of no solid foundation right there. That's someone who can't pony up with anything really. Like it's like no promises. I can make no promises, I can keep no promises. That's the energy of that, whether that's you or somebody else. It feels like a very unreliable energy. And now I've got the Queen of Cups here, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy. But it's about knowing that you have this heart of yours to give to someone, these emotions to give to someone. And it's really time to stop giving them to just anybody. It has to just be, it's like you're tired of doing that. You kind of almost want to keep your feelings to yourself for a while and just wait for the right person at this point, right? Okay. Wow. Nicely done. All right, let's clarify with this Star Power Tarot. Tell me about this Lovers in reverse and this Temperance in reverse, this Six of Cups situation. I've got the Ace of Pentacles again. This is like what we're saying. We're questioning this solid beginning. Yeah, good smarty pants, right? Ace of Pentacles is knowing a good thing that when you see it, right? And it's about hitting the mark, hitting the target, right? Yeah. And questioning if this is the thing. Is this the one? And is this the one? Oh, well, then you're right to question it. I don't know why we have the Lovers in reverse, though, and the Temperance in reverse, and this Eight of Cups. I got the King of Cups now because we have a real pair here. Because we have the Queen of Cups and we have the King of Cups here. And this is both Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For some reason, whoever this person is, you feel like they really, really fulfill you. You feel like they're like your match. And so that's why with this Six of Cups here, we're having a really hard time walking away from it, even though it doesn't feel like something that's built on any kind of solid foundation. It's not. You're not seeing the growth that you want. But I understand why you're having a hard time walking away from it, because you're kind of wrapped up in your feels about it, or this person's wrapped up in their feels about you. I get it. Okay, so sure. I got the Three of Cups in reverse on top of the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Threes are about stable foundations, like we were talking about, right? Three of Cups in reverse, though, is like a lack of reconciliation. It's a lack of coming back together. And then I've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse because somebody is stalled out. Somebody can't move forward. Somebody can't physically make a change in some way. They could be at a distance from you. You could be like far apart from one another in some way. With that Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it's somebody who just like simply is not capable of making the changes that you need to see. And that's why we have that Page of Wands energy in place instead of that King or Emperor energy there. You're still seeing a lot of immaturity, although they did come in with this King of Cups, which means they have lots of the feelings, but with the King of Pentacles in reverse, they don't have anything to back it up with. Like I said, it's like empty promises. Okay. Anything else you want to say about that? Golly. I got the Hanged Man in reverse, which is a card of Pisces. But it's kind of feeling like you need to make a decision and you need to make a choice now. It's like time to get down off the tree branch and kind of make a choice. It's like time to get active and get moving in your life and not wait on somebody else to make changes. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting from you. And it kind of feels like a reluctant energy, very similar to this Eight of Cups in reverse, where it's not that you want to move on from this person, but you just see that it's absolutely necessary for your own transformation in life. And for you to actually evolve and to move forward in your life, you're going to have to let go of some things that are kind of uncomfortable to let go of, some people, places, and things. All right, and I see that you understand that now and you're kind of getting it together. And I understand why you've had a hard time letting it go in the past. Because you got feelings for this person or situation. But ultimately, with this Temperance card here, you're really being asked to discipline yourself and let go of some things that ultimately you know are not going to bring you stability in the future. All right, you're very, very wise. You are. These are your words for you. These are not my words. This is what you're saying to yourself. And so you're very smart. All right, I will catch up with you guys next week. That was your reading, Cancer. Next up, we have Pisces. What do we have for you guys? You guys like this Tarot of Wonderland. Let's see what you have this week. I got the Queen of Cups on the bottom. That's you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy. Other side was Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okie dokie. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups and the Six of Pentacles here. Page of Cups, pages are messengers, cuties, right? They can represent children, but this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That's you. They're little messages usually. This one is love, friendship, and possibly extending an apology or accepting one from another person. It's very sweet energy. And then we've got this Six of Pentacles, which is about equal give and take. It's about reciprocity. This is a really beautiful start to your week, I got to be honest, Pisces. It feels really nice. It feels it's like a really sweet energy. womp womp. You're like, really? How about a little bit of a breakup? No, but the Three of Swords is that card. It's like heartache, grief, and pain. Whenever it's in the reverse like this, it tells me that something has already happened. This has already happened. You've already been through this most likely, because it feels like past pain. Something that you've processed. I don't know if maybe that's why we have this extension of friendship, extension of love, or forgiveness in some way. There could have been some kind of heartbreak with you or another person in your life close to you that kind of upended you. It hurt a lot. But now we have some kind of balance being restored in the relationship, whatever that looks like. And it feels like a much more peaceful vibe. Okay. Ah, look, the Ace of Cups. This guy has been super popular today too. So this is this can be a new love relationship. Specifically though, the Ace of Cups, it's about that Holy Grail. It's really your connection with a higher power that allows this cup, as you can see that waterfall in the background, representing that the cup's always full whenever you have access to that higher power. And once you have a full cup, you can extend that cup to another person who also has a full cup. And it's like a reciprocal relationship. It's as you can see in this, it's the Ace of Cups, but there are two cups present, right? This is good. I like it. It's some kind of, it feels like there's like a lot of peace. Like it feels really, like I said, it feels like a really sweet vibe. Yeah. Five of Swords in reverse, and once again they're like, no. Five of Swords in reverse can be like concern about gossip, what other people are going to say. It can be maybe you're not sure what to say. Maybe someone or something somebody said the wrong thing in the past, and I'm not sure what this looks like. I'll look again in a second with a different deck. All right. And there's your card again. That's that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Queen of Cups. That was on the bottom of the deck in the pre-shuffle just a second ago. But yeah, it's you feeling like yourself again for the first time in a while. And again, she's carrying that Ace of Cups that we were just talking about. She has it to give to another person. This is nice. I like it. It feels so peaceful and chill and happy. I'm so glad. Alrighty, so let's come back over here. Let's talk about this Three of Swords in reverse. I said it feels like it's already happened, whatever it was. Yeah, we've got this Ace of Swords here, which is kind of like wanting to talk to somebody about something, wanting to like express your truth in some kind of situation. On the other side, there's the Nine of Cups in reverse, which could have been like something that hadn't gone right in the past. Maybe just feeling like you need to heal a situation in some way, and that might bring the balance back onto the table. Let's see. Yes. All right, Three of Wands. It's kind of like, I'm not sure how to make this happen. I'm not sure how to make this situation better. You've got the Three of Swords and now the Three of Wands. Again, threes have been popular tonight, which is about focusing on positive foundations for the future and in partnerships. Okay. Whenever this comes out on its side, though, it's like, I'm not really sure how to make it happen. I'm not sure how to fix it, is kind of what I'm hearing. My eyes itching all of a sudden. Okay. Knight of Cups. Look, you got the Page of Cups to the Knight of Cups, on over here to the Queen of Cups. We have a lot of Royal Court cards here for you in your own sign. This is good. This means that you're showing up, and I like reading for your energy here. This is great. But this Knight of Cups is someone who wants to extend this Ace of Cups in a direction. This is either your energy or someone coming towards you. Okay. Okie dokie. So I have this Nine of Pentacles here, which is the minor arcana version of the Empress for me. It's very much a single card. It's someone who's very unique to themselves, someone who is trying to release any kind of codependent behaviors in their life, which is great. Someone who's done like a ton of work on themselves, like spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, whatever. Just like someone who's really grown into themselves, and they're highly unique to themselves. And they're someone who brings a lot to the table with them. And they kind of have their own, they can be their own business owner, they can be an entrepreneur, but they're someone who's very, very unique. And just just very good at being themselves. And it can be an energy of no longer needing to be single. It's someone who chooses to be single, but whenever it comes out in the side, on the side, kind of making a decision like, well, maybe not. Maybe I would accept someone if they brought the right thing to me. If they were offering the right kind of partnership is what I'm hearing. Okay. Or the right kind of partnership. Yeah. Dude, and I got the Ace of Swords out again. So definitely needed to come out. Somebody who needs to express their truth. Somebody who needs to send a message, whether this is you or somebody else. Somebody who just needs to start talking to another person. That goes right on top of the Ace of Cups. That's 2 aces. Golly. Okay, so what's this 5 of Swords in reverse? Well, I got the 2 of Cups in reverse, which can be like a failure in a partnership. It can be a loss of a partnership. It could be worrying about. It looks like there was a loss of a partnership in the past, and that's where we got that 3 of Swords in reverse. So it could be that we're worrying about the fallout from that still somehow, or maybe it's kind of a lingering energy from the past. I'm not sure. Maybe things didn't go so well because, again, the 5 of Swords can, in reverse especially, it can be a verbal altercation. It can be miscommunications. It can be unkind communications. It's kind of lingering. It almost feels like something from the past. Yeah, I've got the 4 of Swords in reverse. The 4 of Swords is kind of, it can be like an ego death of some sort. It can be the death of an idea. It can be taking a separation from someone, a break from someone, whenever it's in the reverse like that. And it's right under the 5 of Swords. So we've got the 4 of Swords and the 5 of Swords here. Interesting. It can be like a pause. And it can be, it feels kind of like waiting for something to change, waiting for something to happen. Under that 5 of Swords, it kind of almost feels like, hold on, just 1 second. It's kind of a worrisome energy. Yeah, the 2 of Wands. You've got 2 aces, 2 twos. This is somebody who has like a lot to give to another person. And all of a sudden they're looking out towards partnership, but worried about what other people are going to say about it. Because it looks like there was a failure in a partnership previously. And while you or somebody else wants to extend themselves towards you, and there is like somebody who wants to talk to you, or you want to talk to them, and it's like some kind of brand new beginning that feels very reciprocal. There's like this worry or this fear of what other people may think, and it feels almost like an energy of wanting to hide something. Very weird. I don't know what that means. Hold on. Why is this? But I have this Queen of Cups, which is your energy, which feels so good. 5 of Cups in reverse. It's like this fear of failure almost. I don't know why. Like worrying about things that have happened in the past happening again. That's 2 5s out too. I don't know why I'm fascinated by that. Then I've got the Page of Swords here. It's like definitely sending a message in some way. Okay. Somebody, you or somebody else. The Page of Swords is it's the messenger of messages. I got 2 pages out there, right? And that goes on top of this Queen of Cups. You or somebody else needs to reach out and speak to someone about how you're feeling. And really start, I think you're going to just have to let go of other people's opinions of whatever this is or whatever happened in the past. And it's time to kind of start letting go of that. What's this? Yeah, I've got the King of Swords out here now. Wow. Okay, so this is really getting clear about how you feel and about your ability to express yourself. Very good. Good job. I am impressed. And you should be impressed with yourself too. And that goes right on top of this Queen of Cups. It's your ability to express yourself and understanding how you feel about things that is going to make the biggest change in this situation. It looks like somebody coming towards you, like there's some kind of need for healing here. If this is somebody coming back around from the past, I don't know. There have been a lot of changes that you have made to yourself and in your life in the recent past, and you've let go of some things. You've been through some things, and you've had to let go of some people or some things that were really important to you in order to make room for new things. And these things that are coming towards you, whoever this is that's coming towards you next, it's a really beautiful person or a really beautiful energy, a really beautiful thing, and it feels like a much better fit for you. than whatever this was in the past. And you're like, heck yes. Yes, it is a better fit. Anything's a better fit than this. Yes, and that's kind of your reading for the week. All right, there you go, Pisces. I will catch up with you next week, and we'll find out how all of this plays out. You're going to have to, with this Five of Swords, I don't know, it's like, feels like something from the past that you're worried about. Possibly worried about what other people are thinking too. And that just doesn't seem like you, right? All right, catch up with you next week. Next up, we have Scorpio. Knight of Wands, very good. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but it's like wanting to start something new. It's like, I want something new, I want something different, and I want it now. I want to make a change. I want to go in a different direction. I'm tired of waiting for this. I want to take action by myself. And then I've got the King of Wands on top of that. That's a lot of fire sign energy towards you. That's a lot of fire sign masculine energy. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this is like growing into yourself in some way. If we're not talking about another person, if we're not talking about a fire sign in your immediate area, this is your energy. And it's like, all of a sudden, something that started like a small fire now is like a wildfire, and it's like very passionate in you, and it's like, I can't stand it anymore. I've got to do something. I have got to get out, or I've just got to make a change. It's kind of how it feels. I've got the Nine of Cups here, is like, I need to focus on what it is that I want. And I'm tired of not getting what I want. I'm ready to go after something else, and I'm ready to go after whatever that is. With this Nine of Cups here. It's really a positive energy. I have to be honest. This upcoming few weeks looks like it may be very, not inflammatory, but invigorating, exhilarating, exciting, I think. It could be full of a lot of fresh energy for you, and it feels really positive, like necessary. Three of Pentacles in reverse. It's because it kind of feels like you're letting go of something that hasn't been working for you, and it's kind of been holding you back for a while. And it's kind of like almost, I hate to say it, it feels like good riddance to bad rubbish, almost like it's something that's been clogging up the works in your life somehow for a while, and letting go of that. And it feels like you really can't wait almost to do it. I've got the High Priestess in reverse, which is the card of Pisces, but it's about someone who ignored all the red flags for a long time, or you let something get the better of you. You didn't trust your intuition for a long time. Or if you did, you took note of things, but you kind of just kept brushing it aside, like procrastinating something to the point where you just can't deny it anymore. Like it's time to call a spade, and it's time to let go of some things. Yes. And it really feels like something or someone who's been like almost like an anchor around you. Okay. All right. And so I've got the Three of Cups here, which is like celebratory energy. It's coming back together with friends and family. It's reconciliation energy. It's good times, good tidings. I've got the Devil card out for you, which I thought I saw before I started shuffling for you, which is the card of Capricorn. You have quite a bit of you've got two major arcana here and a couple of court cards already. But this Devil card is about things that enslave us, things that we chain ourselves to on purpose. Okay, and it's about time's up. It's like time's up. Time was up a while ago. It's time to make a change. It's time to make a decision. Honestly, like these are a couple of heavy situations here. However, it doesn't feel heavy because it feels like something you've almost previously processed. And the reason I feel that way is because we go from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands like right away, which tells me it's like, again, it's like a powder keg. Like once you have this inspiration, do it. It's like all you can think about almost. Let's do a traditional Rider-Waite to clarify this. What is this Knight of Wands, King of Wands situation here? Yeah, it's got the Six of Wands on the bottom right here, which is like a victorious homecoming. It's like winning the battle, right? It's like finally finally like clearing through some of this stuff. Yeah. Okay, so this Eight of Swords is very similar to this High Priestess in reverse, where I have somebody who's like avoiding an issue. They've been avoiding it for a long time. It's like the ostrich with their head buried in the sand. I won't think about it today. I'll think about it tomorrow. And the meanwhile, while we sweep it under the rug, it just kind of gets busier and busier and starts to weigh on you more and more. But it almost kind of feels like you've let someone or something dig themselves into their own hole. And so it's almost like it's undeniable at this point. Like, it's so undeniable that we need to go in a different direction, that you need to go in a different direction, that now we can't even avoid looking at the red flags anymore. You saw it coming. You've seen it coming for a long time, which is kind of why it feels like you are in such a hurry to go somewhere else. Yeah, here we have again this pre-Empress card, this Nine of Pentacles, which is a very single, independent energy. It's like, you know what? I'm happy to let go of that. I want to go in a different direction. And if that means doing it by myself, then I will. Going it alone, then I am happy to, because all of those red flags that I kept like sweeping under the rug, now we have this big giant hill that we have to deal with, and I can't do it anymore. It feels like I've been chained to something that's just been slowing me down, like trying to push a boulder up a hill for too long. Now we've got the Ace of Wands. This is a lot of fiery energy. This is probably the most sexually passionate card in the deck. This is definitely wanting to change directions. This is wanting to go in a new direction. Look, these guys, they both have the Ace of Wands in their hand, right? This is you. You've got it figured out. You know which direction you want to go in now. It's not this over here. You're totally done with it. And once you have this spark of inspiration, it sends you over here into this very celebratory energy where you're like reunited with a lot of people, or, you know, an energy that you feel very comfortable with. It's a very happy energy. This Devil card, though, I have this Six of Cups on top of it, okay? Which is the soulmate relationship. This guy's been popular tonight, too. These are people that have grown up together. So you've spent a lot of time with this person, or in this situation. It's something that you gave a lot of your heart to. It feels like you were almost chained to them with this Devil card right here. Whenever it comes out in the reverse like this, it's something like, and again, we talk about soulmate relationships. They come and they go in our lives, and we learn from them, and we grow with them. We appreciate them for what they are, and then we have to be prepared to let go of them when we need to move in another direction, or whenever they need to move into a different direction. We cannot chain ourselves to people. It's like tying somebody to a chair and making them love you. That isn't love. That's something else, right? So we can't do that. You know that, I know that. And whenever it's time to let go of something again, it's like time's up, right? Anything else you want to say about that? This is pretty clear. Emperor. It's the card of Aries, but it is, I wasn't sure if it was going to come out in the reverse of the upright. This is taking charge of a situation. This is, again, we have the minor arcana version of the Empress. Now we have the Emperor out. This is, I have to run my own empire. I have to be met with someone else who can do that, or else I have to do it on my own. I can't have the Emperor be with a page. I can't have the Emperor be with a knight. I have to have someone that meets me at this level. And if you can't do it, then I have to let you go. I can't keep pushing the boulder up the hill. I have other things to do because I'm busy. Okay, so that's kind of where you're at, and it feels like your head is really screwed on, and you're like, it feels like it's been like it's screwed on for the first time in a while. We were definitely taken off track with this Devil card here. It happens, right? We get into situations, we spend a little bit too much time in them, and it's okay, because it seems like you waited and you waited and you waited for things to get better. Whenever you saw that they didn't, now we see that we have to go in a different direction. And good job. All right, and it feels like a really nice, fresh energy. As soon as like you make the decision to do it, it's like full steam ahead. Yeah, like no looking back. It feels really good. All right, I love you a ton, and I will catch up with you guys next week. Thank you very much for letting me read for you. Next up, we're going to be on to our Earth signs with Virgo. And let us go over here to the Star Power Tarot. Magician in the reverse is on the bottom of the deck. It's kind of not the best energy. The Magician in reverse is someone who feels like they're very powerless to change some kind of situation in their life. It can be feeling like you don't have a lot of options. I've got the Judgment card out here. There's a wake-up call. There's an aha moment that happens. Like the light bulb switch is now turned on. It's like seeing things for what they really are. It's like all the masks are taken off with the Judgment card in the upright position. That's good. It's like getting things out into the open so that you can look at them and see them for what they really are. I've got the Eight of Pentacles here. It's like I'm willing to do the work on something, like something presented to you maybe this week. This feels very situational, where something may be presented to you this week that's something that you want to work on, something that you're excited to work on, something that you feel like will benefit you long term. It's like an investment in yourself. Woo! I have the Tower in reverse, which also feels like a situational thing, like things, this is like three-dimensional, this reading, like things that will be coming up for your life this week. This Tower in reverse is something that it's kind of like fallout that you already saw coming before it happened. It kind of feels like same thing, different day. Okay. I've got the Knight of Cups in reverse, which is kind of, it's kind of like retracting a love offer. Yep, it was like I kind of wanted to go in that direction and now I don't. Okay, and this feels like, kind of feels like your relationship with another person. It feels like a disappointment maybe in another person or maybe with yourself in some way. Let me, hold on, I'll get another deck in a second. I've got the Death card. Nice. All right, that's definitely putting a final ending to something, right? Yeah, can't get much more final than that. Yes, and it's okay. Sometimes the Death card is about painful endings that bring necessary change. All right, and I've got the Tower card in reverse here, which is kind of like I saw it coming. The Knight of Cups in reverse is like I need to retract some kind of offer that I made previously, and because the Death card is like, yeah, well, I can see that it's not going to go anywhere. Kind of like there's no hope for this situation. I'm going to clarify over here with this Hush Tarot. What is this Judgment card with this Eight of Pentacles over here for you guys? It's this Judgment card. It feels like this aha moment where like the masks all fall off and we're able to like see things for what they really are. I've got the Page of Cups in reverse. Ugh. Pages can be children, but the Page of Cups in reverse, it feels like somebody needs to apologize for something, or somebody maybe put their foot in their mouth at some point. I'm hoping this isn't you. If it is, just be mindful that this is an energy that's kind of crossing you for some reason. The Page of Cups is someone who needs to kind of extend an apology or accept someone else's apology in some kind of way. I've got the Ace of Wands in reverse, and I'm going to put it back in the deck, but Ace of Wands in reverse can just kind of be about a feeling of like things aren't going the way that they need to be going. They're like something's been doused, like the torch has been doused in a bucket of water. Things that you thought were going to improve maybe aren't. Now we have these masks falling off, like maybe true colors are coming out in a situation. It's the holidays. Right? Now I've got the Ten of Wands, which is kind of like a burden that's too heavy to bear. It's like, ugh, this person is just way too much drama, too much stress. It's just too much worry. It's kind of like I've seen it again with the Tower in reverse. Like this feels very similar. I gotta be honest, it doesn't really feel like your energy. It feels like someone that you're gonna have to be forced to deal with this week. It just feels like a lot of drama, and it feels like somebody putting their foot in their mouth and like, you know, true colors coming out, masks coming off, gloves coming off. All right. Yeah, I have the Emperor here. Which is the card of Aries. It's been super popular tonight, and it kind of comes out on its side. This feels to me like this is your energy, because this is your opportunity to be the bigger person once again. And I do hear once again. Yeah, and it's like kind of, it's kind of like your responsibility to make sure that this doesn't completely fall apart, even though you're anticipating that it will. It's like, yes, I have anticipated this behavior in this person. I've known it was coming. I figured this is how it was going to go. I was hoping it wouldn't, but it looks like it is. So I'm just going to slide that aside. It doesn't feel like your energy, but it does feel like something you may have to deal with. I'm sorry. But in any case, you are the emperor here. So you obviously have the capacity to deal with it and be the bigger person in the situation, as I hear you have always done in the past. Okie dokie. It almost feels like somebody having a temper tantrum or some kind of like blowout, like fit almost. This Eight of Pentacles right here. What is this? Where I have you being presented with something that you actually want to work on. I have the Two of Wands here in the reverse, where it feels almost like some kind of offer that you didn't think was going to come through actually does end up coming through, and it sort of surprises you. And I've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Hold on. And I got the Two of Pentacles here. Very, very good. So I've got twos and twos. This Four of Pentacles in reverse is learning how to let go of something so that you can invite something new into your life. You actually, like, whatever this offer is, it feels like career related almost, like, or a project related, where somebody asks you to work with them on something, and maybe it was a job that you applied for and you hadn't heard back and you hadn't heard back, and all of a sudden you hear back unexpectedly. And there's some kind of balance that comes back in with this. Can be financial balance. You may have to let go of another thing in order to have this in your life, but whatever it is, it's something that you want to work on. It's something that you're excited about working on. And it is something that it's kind of like an investment in yourself in some way. And I really, really like that. I don't know if it's a hobby. I don't know if it's a career. I don't know what that looks like for you, but it does feel like some kind of partnership that you didn't think it was ever going to come together. And all of a sudden it kind of does. And the flow comes back in with this Two of Pentacles. I feel like this is totally unrelated to that other thing over there. Just saying. All right. But this Two of Pentacles is about like having the key. It's like, and it's about being able to get back into the flow of your life. Like all of a sudden things like, it starts to feel a little bit better. There's like some hope that comes in with that. What's this Tower in reverse? Thank you. It's the Death. Oh, holy smokes. We got the Death card out for you twice here. Yoinks. All right. So whenever we have the Death card in reverse, it's something that's like, it's like the monster that you thought was dead, but then you turn your back to say, hey, I killed it. And then it tries to get you again. Like, yeah. The Death in reverse. It's like it keeps coming back around for review, and it looks like it does with this Tower in reverse. You say, yeah, I saw it coming. I knew it was going to go down that way. With that Knight of Cups in reverse, yes, I'm disappointed that this has once again happened like this, but now that I see that this is a repeating pattern, I can finally put an end to it. If this is a person in your life and you just keep seeing the same patterns in them, you can finally let go of them. If it's a situation like at work, like it's finally putting it to rest. It's like retracting an offer of friendship, retracting an offer of love in some kind of way. And I don't mean to be like unkind about that, and I'm sure you don't either. But look, I've got the Nine of Swords here, which is like that anxiety, it's that stress, it's worry, it's nagging energy, it's tossing and turning, having a hard time sleeping at night. It's knowing that you do need to let go of something because it doesn't bring you anything but stress. Okay. And it really does feel like frazzled nerve endings almost. Thank you. Okay, cool. So I was wondering what this Death card here is, and what's interesting is we have the Sun card to clarify the Death card, which is a tremendous need for healing that you do get at the end of this week. That is what letting go of this situation gets you. It gets you healing, and it gets you a resurgence of energy, because whatever this was that I said is like this nagging, like nightmare keeping you up, tossing and turning. It's like, yeah, I saw it coming. Yes, it keeps coming back around. This person keeps coming back around. And again, it feels unrelated to this other thing here. Maybe it's back over here to the beginning where we have that Judgment card and that Ten of of Wands where I said this person is just like way too much drama and way too much stress. It has you like not wanting to be with them, not wanting to be around them, not wanting, whatever the situation is. You've kind of seen it coming for a long time, and choosing to let go of this and choosing to kind of like head it off before it even gets going, before it even falls apart anymore, before this person, like there's a powder keg in your life again. It's like you choose to let it go at just the right time, and that offers you like a ton of relief from stress and worry. It feels really good. There's like a lot of energy of healing that comes back in for you, and this feels like this is this week. This feels like that for you. This is a gorgeous reading for you. I really appreciate you letting me read for you. I will catch up with you next week, find out how this death situation goes for you here. Whatever this is that you're ending, I'm glad you are. These 10s are cycles of completion, and it's things will come up in your life, and they'll come up repeatedly for you to look at, and so that you can acknowledge the patterns in your life and in other people, and so that we can learn how to let go of things that just don't work for us anymore. Yep. You're smart. All right, next up we have Taurus. Very good. Let's go over here to the Tarot of Wonderland for you guys. Seven of Swords. Whew. All right. Seven of Swords is someone who's having a really hard time telling the truth about something. We call it the lying cheater card. All right. In this deck specifically, he's the Knave of Hearts who stole some tarts. This guy, he takes things that don't belong to him, but he leaves the trail behind him. He's always going to get caught. I don't know if that's your energy or somebody else's energy. It's someone who's not expressing their truth in some way. There are a lot of reasons that people don't tell the truth. And so if that's your energy, I just encourage you to kind of look at that. And if that's an energy that's outside of you, well, we'll look at that too. Okay. Six of Cups is on top of that. This guy's been popular today too. This is that soulmate relationship. This is that, and it's crossing this Seven of Swords here for some reason. It's past life love. It can be childhood love, people who have grown up together in some way. Okay. I got the Page of Pentacles right there. This is somebody who knows a good thing whenever they see it. This is someone who plans for the future. This is someone who knows what's important and they know what's not important. Okay, I'm starting to hear a lot of information about this, and it feels like very specific to somebody. Wow, and my tummy is really upset all of a sudden. Nervous feeling, worried feeling. I have the Three of Swords that popped out in reverse there. Again, this feels like that breakup card, but it feels like whenever it's in the reverse, it feels like something that may have already happened. It has some relation to that Seven of Swords there. And this Six of Cups here feels this, I don't know, this Four of Pentacles in reverse is someone who's having a hard time letting go of something. I hate to say it, but it feels almost like kind of like a third party situation, like kind of an affair situation or something like that. Again, my stomach's like in knots. And I don't know what this looks like in your life. And I mean, like I said, it feels very specific. The Four of Pentacles in reverse is someone who needs to learn how to let go of things. There's someone who is like a very fearful energy. I don't know if it's yours or if it's somebody else's. You really need to get clear with how your energy feels so that you can recognize when it's your energy or whenever it's somebody else's. So take it as it applies to you. And if it doesn't resonate with you, then awesome, right? Sometimes it's like, great, not my week, hooray. But this Four of Pentacles in reverse can be like, again, it feels like you kind of have to let go of something. Whenever we've got him stuck in the teapot, he's fearful. He's worried about what's out there. Whenever it's in the reverse, it's kind of like, well, it's time to get it out in the open. It's kind of what it feels like. Okay. Got my cringy face on for you. I got the Page of Wands here. There's some kind of little spark, some kind of information, some kind of, feels very inflammatory in a way. You're like, it feels like almost something that needs to be controlled, like information that needs to be controlled. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. There's somebody that feels really stuck in a situation. One more out here with this deck. And then I'm getting something else to clarify this. Hold on. And that one too. Okay. Man, I got the Ten of Swords in reverse on top of that Knight of Pentacles in reverse also. Look. So tens are cycles of completion, right? But this, I call it the Julius Caesar card. It's something, it's like, whenever it's in the reverse, it's like ripping the Band-Aid off slowly. Something that you know is going to fall apart. You've seen it coming. It's like this, it's like the Jenga game that like falls in slow motion. It's like almost like a tower happening. But it's almost like you can project it into the future. Like you can tell that it's going to fall apart. This Ace of Pentacles in reverse is like there is no solid foundation here. Whatever this is, it's like a seed that is not going to grow into a tree. You're never going to get anything out of this situation. But again, somebody feels really stuck and stagnant, like they can't get out of something. That is kind of the energy of this. It feels like someone's worried about something getting out almost. There's been like a lot of heartache. There could have been like some kind of breakup in the past. I don't know what's happened. There could have been, hold on. Let me get this deck here. Let's go back over here to the traditional Rider-Waite and let's look at this Seven of Swords here and this Six of Cups here, because the Six of Cups is a soulmate relationship, and I'm not sure why I have it on top of this Seven of Swords over here, which again is kind of that lying cheater card, or at the very least is someone who's having a hard time telling the truth about how they feel in a situation, and it's kind of getting out of hand is kind of the feeling. Yeah, is it not getting out of hand? It's like keeping somebody up at night, tossing and turning, can't get to sleep, bad dreams, worry, that kind of thing, stress. And that all goes on top of that Seven of Swords and that Six of Cups. Anything else about that? Let's see here. Yeah, now we've got the separation card out here with this Four of Swords. It's a card of like a physical break. Whenever we've got it in the same presence of this, this Three of Swords here, it can be like a breakup. All of a sudden, I'm seeing that you are seeing what's really important and what's not important. You're starting to see what's valuable in your life, who is valuable in your life, who's not of value to you in your life. And I don't like saying that about anybody else, not that they wouldn't be valuable, but somebody who's not adding value to your life, or maybe you're not adding value to somebody else's life. I was saying to somebody else earlier today in a reading, I was saying, you know, anytime you're in a relationship, you have a responsibility to yourself, of course, and to your needs and your wants for sure, but you're also part of a partnership where you have to do what's right for the other person. And if you're not right for that other person, well, that's not a fair position to put them in either. You need to do what's right for both people, right? And that is when we have to let go of things. And that's a very fearful energy sometimes, is to let go of things even when we know we need to. Ace of Swords in reverse. And again, this is someone who just doesn't know how to say the words. They don't know how to communicate how they're feeling at all. They don't know how to say it. They're afraid that if they do, it's just going to be out of hand. It's going to get inflammatory. It's going to get high drama. It's going to be stressful. Okay, but again, with this Ten of Swords right here, you know it's coming. It's like been coming for a while. Now I've got the Ace of Wands right here, which is wanting to go in a completely different direction, and it's wanting to start talking about things. There's a lot of rapid communication that comes in. It can be from a lot of different places. I got the Hermit card. Yeah, I think that's how I would feel too. The Hermit card is a card of needing to retreat. It's like a card of, I gotta get alone. I have to get to a place of peace within myself, and I really need some alone time to process this. The Hermit goes into the cave with just the lantern and the star to guide him, right? It's representative of a higher power. It's just you and God in that cave, right? And this is kind of somebody who needs to spend some time feeling like in you got to get back in the cave for a while. It's kind of how it feels. It's like quarantine life, but it's the card of Virgo also. And it's somebody who really needs to examine the priorities, and that feels like you, okay? These are kind of tough words for yourself, I have to be honest. And we got the Seven of Swords in reverse again. At the beginning and at the end, okay? Like, I can't make it up. So you got to look at what this means for you. At the very least, I have somebody here who's not telling the truth about how they feel. And like, if we're looking at it in a little bit more of a dramatic light, it could be someone who's engaging in some kind of third-party situation or deceptive behavior, okay? All right, so things to look at in yourself or another person. I don't want this situation for you, right? And so we kind of maybe need to start telling the truth about how we feel. And if you don't really understand how you feel yet, well, this would be the time to kind of go within and look, because this is kind of the energy coming towards you. Embrace it if you can. A lot of people complain about the Hermit card. Oh, I don't want to have to go and do that. It's not any fun. Like, I'm sick of being alone. I'm sick of having to think about these things on my own. And I don't feel like meditating anymore. I can't meditate anymore. But I say embrace the Hermit energy, because it's there for a reason. And if you need to go and look at some things, use that time to your advantage. It's like studying for the test. You know, if you do it, if you put in the work, if you put in the effort, you're going to be surprised at the amount of how much you can evolve in those times. You'll impress yourself. Absolutely. And you'll bring a lot of balance into your life. All right. Alrighty, I'm going to catch up with you guys next week and see how this goes down. If that was your reading, please send me a message, because you might need another reading. All right. I love you a ton. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right, Capricorn, you guys are up next. Let's use this Deviant Moon Tarot, and then we will be on to our air signs. Alrighty, Capricorn, what do we have for you? Judgment for you guys again. Wow, this is like a wake-up call. It's an aha moment. It's the light bulb being switched on. It's like, whoa, I get it now. Wow, it's a good feeling. It's kind of like a wrapping up of a cycle. It can be a rebirth in your life of some sort. It's like a final judgment call on a situation too. Okay, now whenever we have, okay, so I've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse here. This is somebody who's not getting what they want in a situation. It feels like a lack of give and take, a lack of reciprocity in some kind of way. And it's you taking stock of that, you acknowledging that and saying, okay, I'm not really getting what I want out of this situation. Is it time for me to go in a different direction? That's how it feels. Yeah, I have the Five of Cups here, which I don't like the representation. Like, I mean, it's a great representation, great artwork, but it really is, it's kind of like the definition of insanity, where we're trying to do the same thing over and over again, but it's not working out very well for us. It's kind of nagging. It's like somebody who's, it's not comfortable for sure. Hold on, more about that in a minute. Because I've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. This is a very off-balance situation in some way. It's got you not in the flow. Like, I don't understand why that would be. I don't know who it is in your life or what situation it is. It feels like external to you. Like somebody is kind of throwing a little bit of a hitch in your giddy up. You're obviously not getting what you want out of the situation. And it doesn't feel like however much you try and you keep trying to make it better, you keep trying to do it, it's actually like kind of taking you out of the flow of yourself. It's like causing you to feel off balance for having to overreach yourself. It's like overextend yourself. That's kind of how it's feeling. Like always giving and not receiving. It's kind of how it feels. I got the Moon in reverse, which is the card of Cancer, but it's about addressing underlying issues. It can be about emotional issues that are resurfacing, especially whenever it's in the reverse. It can be looking at toxicities that keep coming up from the past. It can be looking at failures in past situations and kind of addressing like what went wrong back then and how they can be better in the future, because we don't want to keep doing the same thing. Like I said, it's that definition of insanity where we keep trying to do the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. You're saying no more of that. I'm ready to kind of cut through all of that. I don't want to experience the same things over and over again. So in order to do that, I kind of need to take a hard look at how things went wrong in the past. I've got the star in reverse. It's the card of Aquarius. But again, it's like feeling like your hopes are kind of dashed. Like something that you were kind of hoping for doesn't go the way that you wanted to. And that's kind of like bringing you back to the drawing board here, especially with that Six of Pentacles in reverse. And under that Judgment card, which is kind of like that wake up call, that moment of like, oh, I see I'm not getting what I need from this. And so I have to stop giving to it. Okay. Smart. Very smart. Queen of Wands in reverse. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine. But specifically the energy of someone that can be kind of needy, kind of attention seeking, kind of high drama. But it's somebody who doesn't really know what they want. Okay. They can be prone to outbursts of drama. It doesn't feel like your energy, but now I've got the Ace of Swords in reverse, which is kind of like mixed messages. Somebody who has a hard time communicating how they feel about things. That may be why we have them in the reverse here. And that may be why we've kind of got a letdown here, where we have to kind of look at where things aren't going the right way for you in some kind of way. Messages not being received, somebody not on the same page as you is kind of how it feels. And now I have the Seven of Wands here, which is kind of feeling like you have a lot of things coming at you from a lot of different angles. That feels like it may be unrelated to this situation. I'm just going to slide all that over and clarify. Let's do this traditional Rider-Waite. What's this Judgment call over here with this Six of Pentacles, where we have you like really examining what it is you want? Because it's not really so much examining what you want. It's kind of like examining why you're not getting what you want. Okay. Three of Swords in reverse. This guy's been popular. This is that, it's like that Ben and Jerry's card. It's that breakup card. It feels like something that happened already, something in the past. This may be what you're examining. Why didn't things go well in the past? Why am I still not getting what I want? And it's like all of a sudden there's a light bulb moment, this like aha kind of thing, like hit the, like it's an understanding all of a sudden of why things weren't going the way that you wanted them to, why they aren't progressing. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. There's been like some kind of lack of stability. It could be a lack of financial foundations in you or another person. Situations could be work related, career related, where actually things that you thought were going to be solid bets just weren't. Like they didn't. It was like fluffy clouds instead of like, it was like built on sand. It was like something that was built upon the sand. And now we've got this, golly. So this guy also, this can be a separation. It can be a break from, it can also be the death of an idea. It can be an ego death of some sort. It can be just taking a break from a situation in order to reassess. Reassess something. That goes with that Judgment card right there. What's this Five of Pentacles and this Moon and this Two of, thank you, this Four of Cups? It's like, I don't want it anymore. This toxicity, this, yeah, you don't, right? I mean, who would? Like, you don't want anybody like this in your life. You don't want any kind of situation like this in your life where it's just like something that doesn't seem to get better. I mean, it's horrible, right? And this is somebody who doesn't want what's been offered in the past. Like, I'm bored with everything that I have been offered. I need something better. I need the right right thing. And it's here's the thing though, is I'm hearing that you maybe haven't been paying attention to the right things, and that's why we have this Judgment card here. That is why we have this this like death of this idea or something. Okay, and it's whatever it is, it's caused you to not really be in the flow. There's been some underlying issues. They could be like emotional issues within yourself or another person, something that you thought would get better, but it's not. Now I've got the Justice card. Holy smokes. This is about fairness. This is about balance, very similar to that Six of Pentacles energy, where we have reciprocity that is needed. We need, if this is something that's legal matters, this is a good sign whenever it's in the upright position. This is things being fair all of a sudden, where maybe they weren't in the past. That's good. And it's deciding that that's what you deserve. Yeah. It's the card of Libra. Yeah, in the past, someone's been sort of deceptive, or someone's had a hard time. This guy's been popular, this Seven of Swords, right? Somebody who hasn't been telling the truth about things necessarily, with the Moon in reverse. Secrets coming out of some sort. It feels almost like you're getting what you want in this situation, like all of a sudden, now that the smoke is finally clearing here, and now that we can start to see clearly with that Judgment card, you're seeing the holes in things for what they really, really were. And you're seeing why things have been, like I've got the Knight of Pentacles here, why there's been a stall out here, why there hasn't been any forward movement with this, why you can't seem to make any headway here with this person or this situation. I have the Temperance card. This is card of Sagittarius. It's about a need of self-discipline. It's about a need to get, like, it's very similar energy to this Two of Pentacles here, which is getting back into the flow with yourself and in your life. And it's about making adjustments in yourself so that you can be happier and more balanced in your life. And it's coming from letting go of some of these issues with that Moon in reverse, and looking at where the toxicities in your life have been in the past from other people. Possibly I have the Empress in reverse, which is the card of Virgo, but whenever we're talking, like, it feels like a feminine energy that's been off balance. This could be you. This could be a person crossing you. This is someone who doesn't have the resources that they need to support what they've been asked to do. It goes with that Queen of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands. This is the Wounded Warrior card. This is all of a sudden putting up some boundaries. And you're like, yes, yes, yes. And look here. This person feels like they need to put up boundaries. And look, now we just have you putting them up, right? The thing about the Wounded Warrior that I always say, this guy's a smart cookie, because we wouldn't put up the boundaries if there wasn't a need for it, right? We've been hurt in the past for some reason. And it's like putting things, it's like finally putting your arms up and not allowing something rather toxic and rather negative into your life anymore. And it's understanding that with this Judgment card, and understanding that we don't want to have any more of these Ben and Jerry's ouch, ouch, ouch moments anymore. And if you need to take a break, and if you need to go it on your own, you will, but you're not going to accept this this thing that causes you to feel off balance anymore. Very good job. All right, that was your reading for the week. I'll catch up with you guys next week. We're off to our air signs now. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. A lot of you guys are making some really big changes in your life. A lot of you are looking at the partnerships that you have developed in your life, and the relationships that you have in your life, the careers that you have chosen for yourselves, and you're saying, you know, I think it's time to go in a different direction. You're looking at foundational issues, that places where you haven't been receiving the support that you've been needed. A lot of you are starting to get clear about how you feel about things, and about how to communicate these feelings for the first time. And you're being asked to look at a lot of them for the first time, and that's difficult. That's why we have like all of the Hermit cards coming in, and that's why we have this Judgment card that keeps coming up, and the Justice card that keeps coming up, because it's time to start looking at these parts of your life, these aspects of our lives where we could feel better, where we could do better, where we could be more functional in whatever way, where we can give more to others and where we can just feel a lot more balanced. And that requires a lot of effort and a lot of energy sometimes to dig deep and do that healing. And a lot of people, I'm seeing in a lot of these readings that people really are. I'm amazed and I'm impressed by the people that I meet and that whom I get to read for every day. The stories that you guys tell me are amazing, and I always learn so much from you, and I'm grateful for you. I really, really am. All right, and you guys are smart. You really are impressive people. I read for the best people, I swear. All right, next up we have Gemini. What do we have out for you guys? Well, I have the Four of Swords here, which again is that ego death. It's the death of an idea. It can also represent a separation from another person. It can be taking a rest, just taking a break of some sort, okay? You may have just been overworking. You could just need a nap, all right? It could be as simple as that. Let's see. Ace of Swords. Alrighty, this is a message. This is somebody, this is new inspiration. This is speaking your truth, someone coming to you and speaking truth. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. It's very much yours. It's very much related to the throat chakra and your ability to express yourself. And express yourself clearly. There's a lot of clear-headed energy, clear-sighted energy that comes in for the week for you. It just feels like crystal clear and crystal clear communication. Maybe that comes from some time apart from someone or a break. Maybe it's just like a refresh, hitting the refresh button. Look, here's you, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, masculine. Very good. Way to show up, right? But this is your energy. And again, it's in the upright. It represents you just feeling very much like yourself for the first time in maybe a while. It feels really good. Like I said, it just feels crystal clear. Very good. And now I've got the Ace of Wands. Nice. All right. So that's like some kind of like passionate new beginning. It's trailblazing energy. It's just having a lot of, it's like a renewed, fresh energy within yourself and feeling like you have more to give for the first time in a while. This is good. I like it. Maybe you just needed a break. Maybe you got one and you're feeling a little bit better. I don't know. And I got the World card here. Very good. That's a big energy for you this week, I got to be honest. The World card is like a cycle it's an ending of a cycle. I always say that the World card, and this guy was really popular last month, I remember. It's not about starting a new chapter of a book. It's like finishing the book and putting it on the shelf so you can start the next volume of yourself. It's ending some major cycle so that you can begin something new and fresh. Okay. It can be, it's almost like giving birth, which is like an ending and a beginning all at the same time, right? Okay. Eight of Cups in reverse. It feels like walking away from something towards the end of the week and not having any regrets about it. Whatever it is that you're letting go of, it feels really good. It's almost like total wish fulfillment here at the end of the week. This feels very three-dimensional and it feels very situational, almost like Friday is going to be a really pleasant day is kind of what it feels like. Let's see here. Let's do this Tarot of Wonderland for you guys. Let's take it all the way back over here to this Four of Swords and this King of Swords, this Ace of Swords, where we have you just feeling like very clear-headed after some kind of break, after some kind of time on your own, maybe some kind of rest, things feeling very clear all of a sudden. I've got the Ace of, goodness, I've got 3 aces out here for you. And I got the Ten of Swords. Okay, so this Ace of Pentacles here is like a brand new solid start to something. It could be a new offer for career, or it could be a new offer in love. It's just some kind of new beginning. It's right on top of that Ace of Swords. This feels like a message Could be a message. It could be like expressing yourself to someone else. It's some kind of honest communication. It's very clear communication. Again, I feel like you are really in your element this week, like you are really doing well. I feel like in your career, you're doing very well this week. You could have some money coming in because of that. There could be a new job opportunity on the way towards you, or this could be a new relationship of some sort. But in any case, whatever is on the horizon, this energy is a very positive energy that has a lot of potential for growth. Yeah. Very stable, solid offer coming your way. Now, what's interesting is I have this 10 of Swords that was right under it. And it's, like I said, it's the minor arcana version of the Death card, which is something that's like a cycle of completion. Like this World card, it's a cycle of completion. Something is ending so that something new can begin. Is kind of the feeling. Temperance in reverse. This is about self-discipline. Something this week is going to ask you to look at this. I've got the Lovers card with that. Interesting. So the Temperance card, this is the card of Sagittarius, but it really talks about it talks about balance in your life. And where there hasn't been balance, it talks about looking at that with this 10 of Swords. It can be about things that are coming back around for review, people, places, and things that are coming back around for review this week. You're in such a good spot this week, though, Gemini. Like, it's not going to throw you for a loop. It's going to be interesting to see what you do with it. And it feels like you are absolutely in control of this, whatever it is. Whatever this Temperance in reverse is, whether it's a person that's in your energy or whether this is you, it feels like you're taking control of the situation, especially if this is you and maybe you've been feeling off balance. You could have been having some habits in your life. The fudge grams, step away from the fudge grams, thank you. That kind of thing that you're actually having to look at in your life, some changes that you want to make. It propels you into this Lovers card here, though, which is, it can be a brand new start in love. Remember what I was saying, whatever is coming towards you, it's a very tangible, solid offer. You've got two aces right here. This, again, this Ace of Wands is like highly sexually passionate. It's like a fresh new beginning, a fresh new start. With this Ace of Swords, it feels like very much you in your element, you feeling very much like yourself for the first time in maybe a while. Maybe just looking at ways that you want to improve upon yourself, and it's inviting in a whole lot of brand new fresh energy for you. Okay. I've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is about good karma coming towards you. This is like a swing in the right direction. Yeah, it's feeling like all of a sudden, like things are starting to work out the way that you want them to. This is good. It's a good, positive feeling. It's like I'm ending one thing that was not for my best benefit, and I'm going to shelve that right here. And whatever is coming right around the corner is going to be much more positive. Yeah, and I've got the Three of Cups in reverse, which is choosing to let go of something because you see that it's like I don't want to spend time with that person, with that energy anymore around me. And that's where that 10 of Swords comes in here. It can be like a lack of reconciliation. Somebody that, again, it's like I don't want to spend time there anymore. I want to focus on myself. I want to focus on the four walls of my home. I want to focus on my physical body. I want to look at the habits that I'm developing for myself. This is that 1111 twin flame card, but it's really about being on the right track. It's about, it's a very good combination with that Wheel of Fortune right there. Definitely being on the right track, feeling like yourself again for the first time in a long time, letting go of something with absolutely no regrets, and understanding that doing so, letting go of this, closing up this volume of your life is going to lead to some serious wish fulfillment here at the three-dimensional level. Whether this is in your career or your love life, I don't know. It's just the energy that's like kind of surrounding you here. I have the Sun in reverse, which is telling me that there's a need for healing in whatever this is that you're walking, whatever you're leaving behind, walking away from, whatever this 10 of Swords was here for you. It was painful and it was stressful. It's always stressful is what I'm hearing. And there's a lot of need for healing that needs to be addressed with that Sun in reverse. Anything else you want to say about that? I've got the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it's really just focusing on finances. It's focusing on your stability. It's focusing, again, on the four walls of your home, on your body, on nurturing yourself and nurturing the people in your direct environment, and blocking out all of the noise and the stress of high drama situations and not allowing it into your life anymore. You're feeling very clear-sighted this week. You're feeling like yourself for the first time, and it's because you are addressing your own needs. It's kind of like that, you have to put the air mask on yourself first before you can assist the people next to you, right? That's kind of how it's feeling for you, and it feels like that's what you're doing. Very good reading for you this week. I'm going to catch up with you guys next week, Gemini, and see how this kind of unfolds, because whatever this thing is that you're like, no regrets, and I'm walking on, leads you to this very smug guy here who's kind of got everything in the world he could ever want. Yeah, I like it. I'm just not sure what that is for you yet. And I don't even know if you know what that is for you yet, because I feel like you're still in the process of letting go of something, especially with this Ten of Swords. It's something that just keeps coming back around. And I hear that it is always, always stressful. And it's you starting to look at what your needs really are and where they haven't been met in the past, where you've kind of been failing yourself. And I hear for like a super long time, like we could be talking decades here, where you have possibly put other people's feelings and wants ahead of your own, and all of a sudden it's like clarity comes in. You start feeling like yourself again for the first time. We could have a release of depression, coming out of depression and anxiety and stress, and feeling like yourself for the first time in a long time, and being able to clearly communicate the way that you feel and what you're thinking to other people, maybe for the first time in a while. Maybe you haven't felt like you've been able to communicate for a while. That's changing. This week it's changing. I like it. All right. I will catch up with you guys next week. Nicely done, Gemini. Next up we have Libra. You guys are next out. I'm going to use the Star Power Tarot for Libra. I have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, it can feel like financial loss. It can feel like this foundation is not as stable as I thought it was. It can be the loss of a home. It feels jarring in some way. With the Hierophant in reverse, the Hierophant's the card of marriage. It can be letting go of a marriage in some way, or some kind of major relationship, or it can just be deciding that the way things have been traditionally done in the past are no longer functioning for you. That's kind of the feeling of it. I got the Eight of Cups in reverse. That's what we were just talking about for Gemini a second ago. It's like the representation of no regrets. It's like walking away from something that you simply know is not going to get any better for whatever reason. See, look, in this representation, we have her smoking, right? She thinks she loves it. She thinks she loves it so much, but ultimately, it's not bringing anything good to her life. Whenever we have in the reverse, we have the recognition of that, and we have the desire to move away from that, because we see that it's not adding anything good in our lives, and that way it has to be walked away from. Like, we have to let go of it, right? Because it's not doing anything but damaging. And it's the understanding of that. The Fool in reverse, it's exactly that. This isn't improving. This isn't improving the way that I thought it would. I thought that this would be a new chance. I thought this would be a fresh start. I can see that it isn't what I thought it was going to be. Okie dokie. I've got the Queen of Wands upright. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine energy. But this is someone who's highly creative, very beautiful, very popular, someone who can make their dreams into become reality. This is someone who's artistic. This is someone who is very fiery. They're very passionate. It's in the upright position. This is somebody who everybody wants to be around, because there's just something about, this is you. This is something about them is just like magnetic, a very magnetic and fiery personality, like in the very best of ways. Highly creative, very artistic. I've got the Ten of Swords in reverse here. This is okie dokie. Ten of Swords in reverse is, again, we were just talking about this. It's it's a minor arcana version of the death card, but whenever it's in the reverse, it's like pulling the band-aid off slowly. It's like the recognition that we have to let go of something in order for things to improve in your life personally. You may have to let go of someone or something, person, place, or thing, pick a noun, right? It's just going to keep coming back around. It's like same shit, different day. How many times are we going to do this same fight over and over again? Same situation over and over again. You thought it was going to get better, and now all of a sudden you see that it's not. Okay. Traditional Rider-Waite deck here. Why do we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse? I kind of don't even want to know, but let's go ahead and ask, right? I get the Page of Wands. Okay, it's the Page of Wands. It kind of feels like I want something different. All of a sudden, I want something different. I want something new. I want something fresh. This is kind of the feeling. It's there's this stagnancy. I wanted this to be a fresh start for us, but it's not happening. That's what you want, is like some kind of fresh start. And for some reason, it's not happening, and I don't know why. It's the Six of Cups. And it's in the upright. This is a soulmate relationship that we're talking about here, especially with that Hierophant card. Again, I said that's the card of marriage. This is a major relationship for you in whatever way. It's very significant to you. And you're like, it's hard for me to watch this fall apart and for this to not improve. I'm so tired of wanting this to get better. And I keep thinking that like this will be a fresh start for us and it will get better. And I'm not seeing the results that I want. And it's causing me to question the foundation of everything. It's causing me to want to walk away from this because I'm seeing no change. I'm not seeing this new start that I keep, like, I don't know if we keep promising it to one another or what is kind of what I'm hearing. Now I got the Four of Wands in reverse. That is again one of our soulmate cards. I don't like it seeing it in the reverse. This feels again like the four walls of your home. It's that 1111 awakening card, right? That twin flame card. Whenever it's in the reverse though, it's like acknowledging that what's happening inside the four walls of your home is not, it's not acceptable to you for whatever reason. It's not making you happy, to say the very least, but it's not feeling functional even. It's like very frustrating. I almost can't even express it. And on top of that, Fool in reverse, you're like, yes, and I'm just not seeing the improvements that I need. I need to, and this is moving on. This is Six of Swords is moving on from shallow, murky waters into calmer seas. It's like, do I just need to leave? Do I just need to move on? With the Fool in reverse right there, it's kind of feeling that way. This is the Four of Pentacles here. This is somebody who's just like holding on to things for dear life. It can feel like feeling like you need to hold on to finances. This person can feel like holding on to something is like their source of power, their source of identity. That's how that can feel. Like if I were to let go of this, I mean, I wouldn't even know who I was. And I get that. I got the Fool in reverse again, on top of the Fool in reverse. What? All right, and it's feeling like there is no hope. It's like feeling like this is never going to get better and that the results that you want to see are not happening. And Page of Pentacles was stuck to the bottom of that one. And that is somebody who, they're really willing to do the work. I'm hearing you say, I will do anything that it takes. All I need to see is one tiny bit of reciprocity from the other person. Just, can you do anything? I feel like it's like you feel like you're having to put in all of the work and the other person involved here is you're not seeing what you need to see on the other end. And that's why I have the Fool in reverse twice there. And it's like, I would love to just move on from this, I've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which is about bad timing, bad luck, bad karma, things not getting off the ground in the way that you want to. You may have just been through a period of life where it just seemed like all the odds were stacked against you, and it felt like there was like a complete drain out of everything, whether it was financial, emotional, and in your relationship, in a career, I don't know. But it just feels like being up against insurmountable odds almost with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, with all of this combination right here. This is somebody who was like, man, I wish I could just pack up and go, but I'm very attached to something right here with this. It's a very codependent energy with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's somebody who's very attached, like I said, somebody who's having a hard time letting go of someone or something else. Like, man, I wish that I could, but I'm feeling very stuck and shackled here, almost like waiting for the clock to run out on its own. The High Priestess in reverse, somebody who's just brushing things under the rug, like I don't want to deal with it. It's that kind of procrastination energy of like seeing the red flags and kind of ignoring them. Womp womp. All right, I'm going to put these back in the deck. Anything else you want to say about this? The Death in reverse. Holy free holies, I couldn't possibly make it up. Ten of Swords in reverse. Minor Arcana version of the Death card. Now I've got the actual Death card out in reverse to go with that one. Okay, so again, this is something that is coming up for review. Here's the thing about you. You're actually doing fairly well is what I'm hearing. Like you're like, I'm in a good place. I'm in a great place. My problem is that I'm not getting back anything that I'm giving in this. I'm hoping to see some kind of change. I'm not seeing it. However, it's been rough on everybody for a while. I've been as patient as possible. I'm still not seeing what I need to see. I'm not ready to let it go yet. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting, and I'm still hopeful to see if this is going to get better. Okay. Now I'm going to catch up with you next week and see how this goes. If this is your reading, yes, please let me know, because I see that it's stressful. I see that it's a struggle. And I think that you're really working as hard as you can to progress and to make life better for yourself and in a partnership or in a home or whatever this is. Like you're giving and you're giving and you're giving. You're just not getting enough in return. And you're kind of starting to get sick of it because you're like, you know what? I'm actually pretty great, and there are so many people who would love to be a part of my life, and it's 100% true because you're quite impressive, and I don't mean that to just like gas you or something like that. It's you're actually just very, very cool. You're very artistic. You're very interesting, and you kind of feel like you're being kind of weighed down by someone or something else, okay? And you keep waiting for it to improve, and you have invested a lot in this person, place, or thing because you've poured your heart and soul into this relationship. It could be a marriage, that you're just frustrated in the partnership, just frustration that you're not getting as much as you feel that you're giving. Okay. All right. I love you very much. Thank you very much for letting me read for you. I'll catch up with you next week, Libra. Thank you. And last up for the night, we have Aquarius. If you are an Aquarius, thank you for waiting so patiently. Okay. We're going to stick with this Rider-Waite deck for you guys. And what do we have for Aquarius? If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, you can. All that information is down below. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can check the About section of this channel. All right. What do we have for Aquarius? All righty. We have the High Priestess in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and the Death card in reverse. All righty. So this is why I like to read for elemental groups all together, because you'll share a lot of similar energies oftentimes. The High Priestess in reverse is the card of Pisces, but it feels like someone who's not acknowledging the bigger picture. They can be a little bit naive to something. With the Nine of Pentacles there on top of it, it's a very codependent energy. The Death in reverse card is the card of Scorpio on top of that. It's something coming back around for review and asking you to look at something and to see the truth in a situation. Maybe a situation where you've been maybe not at your best self, and maybe brushing things under the rug, and maybe not acknowledging aspects of yourself that have been an issue in the past. Okay. or in another person somehow. I've got the Page of Wands there. It's like, I want to start something new. I want to go in a different direction. This didn't work for me. Now I want something new, is how it feels. Page of Cups. This is someone who offers an extension of forgiveness, friendship, apology, that sort of thing. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I've got 2 pages out now. Pages can represent children, but they're also small, immature energies, meaning they're small. They're not well developed yet. This is something that's just kind of in the beginning stages. You said, I see that things, I had kind of been brushing this under the rug for a while. I want a new fresh start with something. This Page of Cups can be a new love offer coming towards you. It can be somebody that wants to extend love to you or you to them. It's good. It feels good. It's sweet. I like it. Why do I ever say these things out loud? And again, I've got the 9 of Swords here, which is like, I've been really stressed out. I've been really worried about some things. There's been a lot on my plate. I've had a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, tossing and turning, having a hard time getting to sleep at night, that sort of thing. And I really just feel like I want to talk to this person, or this person's feeling that way about you. They're very worried about you. You're worried about them. You're worried about a situation. You want to extend some kind of forgiveness or friendship or vice versa. It's a need for... Hold on, we'll just keep looking. We'll just keep reading. Ace of Wands in reverse. Something that you thought was going to go one way and it ended up not. It took a complete turn in this relationship. It's Ace of Wands is, again, our most sexually passionate card in the deck, right? Whenever we have it in the reverse, it's like dousing a torch in water. That's kind of how it feels. It's like something that you thought was going to be really amazing ended up not being so great. There may have been some kind of altercation here. And now we kind of have a situation, this is what I was going to say, is like a need for healing. Now I've got the 2 of Cups in reverse. 2 of Cups is one of our soulmate cards. It's definitely about establishing a partnership. Whenever it's in the reverse, we have something that doesn't get off the ground, or something that, a failure in a partnership in some way. I have both of these people are not, like neither one of them was at their best self. It feels like there was conflict at some point. Now I've got the 2 of Wands here on top of the 2 of Cups. This is someone who's like actively seeking partnership. Somebody who says, look, I have a lot to offer to you, or someone has a lot to offer to you, one or the other, right? And I feel like I have something to give to another person. I'm just not sure who that person is at this point. Because you're just coming off of something that didn't go the way that you wanted it to. Okay. 2-2. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah. So I got the Ace of Wands in reverse. I got the Ace of Swords in reverse. All right, this is a miscommunication. This is a lack of communication. This is not talking. Again, what did I say with that Page of Cups? In order for there to be a turnaround in this situation, somebody's going to have to extend an apology to someone, or they're going to have to extend an offer of friendship. The Ace of Swords in reverse is someone who's not really sure how to talk to another person. That's like a lack of communication. Just a complete lack of communication. People who are not expressing themselves clearly to one another. They're not expressing their truth to one another. There's some kind of olive branch that needs to be extended here. If you expect to see any healing from this, I'm not even sure if, yeah, tell me more. I've got the Queen of Wands. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine energy. It's again, it's someone who's very beautiful, charismatic, popular, artistic. We had this out in the Libra reading just a second ago in the same position too, just from a different deck. This is someone who's very magnetic. Right here though, I have this, there could be blocked from you digitally. You could be blocked from them. You're not communicating at all. And again, it's very similar to that High Priestess in reverse energy. When I say that we have somebody who's like avoiding an issue, they're avoiding talking about something, kind of would rather procrastinate it, bury your head in the sand, not deal with it. Someone who's possibly naive to a situation, definitely a lack of communication. I got the Judgment card out. Man, this guy's been popular. This is the wake-up call. This is like the understanding. This is like the light bulb turns, like the light switch turns it on, right? This is you understanding and you getting it. Okay, now I got to get another deck out here. This is a lot. I got to be honest. A lot. Okay, let's do, we'll just use the Tarot of Wonderland here for you guys. What happened with this High Priestess in reverse, this Nine of Pentacles and this Death card here, where we have this kind of like this, it's unclear, it's kind of codependent energy. It's like a not understanding how something went wrong almost. And, I got the Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is like mental drama. This is mental stress. This is like going back and forth in your head about it. Like, well, I thought this. Well, I thought that. Well, it's like, it's kind of back and forth. It's like, is this going to get better? I don't know. I can't tell. With this Page of Wands, it's like, well, I definitely don't want more of that. I would like something better. But what and how? How do I fix this? How do I fix the situation? I'm not sure I want any part of it. It's very confusing. It feels really confusing over here. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, it feels like you're waiting on somebody else. It's like waiting to see if this is ever going to improve. But really, I don't know that it is. I don't know that it is. It feels almost like waiting for, like the Seven of Pentacles is about waiting for what you have, the seeds that you've planted to come to fruition is kind of how that feels. And it's just this feeling of I'm not sure if it's going to get better or not. With this Six of Swords right here that's crossing this Nine of Swords and this Ace of Wands in reverse and this Page of Cups, it's like, well, can we just move past whatever this was? Right? Because this is not fun. This worry, this stress, not fun. And we kind of need to get out of this, like, again, shallow, murky waters and get into some calmer seas. I don't know if there was like a high drama situation here with that Five of Wands in reverse here. Like there's definitely some kind of miscommunication, a situation that has arisen that you're coming out of here. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, that's your energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, feminine energy. It's very confused. What did I say? It feels very confused here. Like you don't understand what happened. Somebody else doesn't understand what happened, but we definitely have a lack of communication. It feels like this energy right here, whenever it's in the reverse, it can be verbally abusive. It can be saying the wrong thing at the wrong time in the wrong way. It's definitely not healthy communication. It's confusing communication too. I don't know if that comes from you or this other person. I've got the World card here. Yeah. This is a cycle of completion. Again, popular card for you guys this evening. It's like ending something. It's like a final ending to something. A cycle of completion. Moving on to better things, it feels like. What's this Two of Cups in reverse situation here? Yeah, because honestly, we have to look at the stability that we want for our future. We want to build a future for ourselves. Like I have you as someone who wants to settle down with another person. They want the full package in a person. They want, I don't know if this is like a marriage or something. And has you really questioning like your foundation, what you've invested in, how you've invested in yourself, how you invest in another person. I have the Ace of Swords right on top of the Ace of Swords in reverse, both of them in the reverse. Kids, there is definitely a lack of communication in whatever this relationship is. I don't know what happened. I don't know how things went down. It has caused you to question like a lot of foundational issues and how you have invested in yourself and invested your time in your life. Goodness. Yeah, this is a major relationship for you. This is the Hierophant card. This is the card of marriage. This is the card of traditional values. It's a card of like the status quo. It's traditional. It's like we do things one way, and you don't really like it when it's outside the box. It's the card of Taurus. Okay. And if you're gonna, this is what I'm hearing, if you're gonna be looking for a partnership of any kind, which we actually have you are a person that has a lot to offer to another person. And if we have you willing to offer this to another person, and you having a lot to give with this 10 of Pentacles right here, you're really questioning like who you want to give that to with that with this Hierophant card right here. Okay, and you're saying, I want the full package. I won't accept anything less. What's this Judgment, Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords situation? This is where we're starting to get you feeling a little bit more clear-headed here. But I still don't have you communicating. And I've got the High Priestess in reverse again at the beginning and at the end. This is somebody who is not acknowledging deeper issues. This is someone that's brushing things under the rug. Again, very similar energy right here to this Eight of Swords right here. This is somebody who is not paying attention to the important things. This is someone who's not admitting their own faults or their own flaws, whether this is you or another person. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to tell you that. Please don't let that be triggering. I got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is like not a solid offer, like whatever this was, it feels like there was a lack of reciprocity, like you didn't give, like you didn't get enough for what you feel you gave in some way, or vice versa, that other person may feel that way about you. And again, you're like, if I have this much to offer to another person, and if I want the whole package, then I can't accept anything less. What's this Queen of Wands Judgment situation here? I've got Temperance, which is card of Sagittarius, so I've got that out twice here. But this is about balance being restored. This is about self-discipline. And that's coming from you or another person. And I've got the Tower here with the Judgment. I mean, that's kind of major energy. It really is. Like, it's kind of heavy energy. This Tower card, this is something that comes in and kind of knocks your socks off. It's kind of unexpected. Again, this is clear as mud to me. What is the Tower about with this Judgment? I mean, that's like definitely a wake-up call for sure. It's the Ten of Cups. I think, wow. Because this is like total emotional fulfillment. This is it's a card of like a blended family or something like that. It's harmony, it's happiness, it's like everything coming together, and that is the Tower moment. And that's right here on top of this Temperance card, this Queen of Wands. It's like, how do we get from this to that? I don't understand. Yeah, I'm just as puzzled. Let's see here. I've got the Death card out. And again, okay, we'll just take them both. All right, so I've got the Death card out for you twice here too. It's the card of Scorpio, but it's like, again, I said there was some kind of final ending here, some kind of ending of one cycle and beginning another one with that Judgment card and that World card. I mean, that is what this is. This Empress card here is the card of Virgo, but I mean, this is a very nurturing energy. This is someone who brings their own empire to the table. They're a match to the Emperor. They're someone who is, again, with it next to that Queen of Wands energy, this is someone very beautiful, charismatic. This could be your energy. This could be another person. I'm not sure what that looks like for you, but it's someone who comes in with a lot of support. This is the right person for you. That's amazing. I don't understand how all of this goes together. I have you really, really questioning your choices. You're like, man, if this is you, if you are this Empress energy, you're 100% right. If you are seeking a partnership, you deserve no less than everything that you want is kind of what you're feeling. Okay, and it's like, it's not that I'm not willing to do the work, although I have someone here with this High Priestess in reverse 2 times, somebody who may be a little bit naive to some of their own personal issues here. I have you looking at where things weren't going well in the past. I don't know if this is a relationship that's coming back around with this Judgment card right here. And I've got the Death card out here in reverse initially, and I have it again here at the end, right? Which can be like coming back around and something that's like being resurrected, right? And with this Tower card right here, it's something that surprises you. I don't know why I have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands all in reverse. And that aces are brand new beginnings. I think it's almost like we can't start something new until we put an end to this, whatever this is, this Death card. So we're going to have to end one major cycle of our lives before we can start something new. All right, if there is somebody around you that you have just ended a relationship with and there's still like healing that is needed, you or somebody else is blocked from the other person, there's no communication, you may want to look at that. Whatever you have coming towards you with this Temperance card and this Queen of Wands energy, though, with this 10 of Cups, it's pretty impressive and it's pretty amazing. It's pretty beautiful and I love it for you. It's just we have to close one thing out before we can start another. And I don't know what that looks for you, but I have a feeling you are pretty excited to close it out because it was stressful and dramatic, whatever it was. We didn't like it, and it's like a lot of sleepless nights. There's been a lot of miscommunication here. I don't know. I have you moving on out of some kind of high drama situation. Alrighty, that was your reading for the week. That was long, Aquarius, and I don't really know how this relates to you, so if this is your reading, please do reach out to me and let me know and clear it up for me because I don't understand. But it's a lot of energies that you're working through here. And I mean like a lot of major arcana cards here on the deck, which tells me it's just kind of heavy. Some readings when we have like smaller cards, like we just have a lot of minor arcana cards, it feels more three-dimensional, more like situational in your day-to-day life. Whenever we have a lot of major arcana cards on the board here, they can be representative of larger energies in your life, bigger things that you need to look at. And whenever we have them repeating themselves, especially when they come out in the reverse like this, then we really need to start looking at them, right? We really need to start seeing them for what they are because they're definitely heavy energetic presences in our lives. Anyway, so that was your reading for the week, Aquarius. Thank you very much for letting me read for you. I love you guys a ton, and thank you for hanging in there with me. I know it's late. I hope you have a great week, and I'll just catch up with you soon. I appreciate you all. Bye.